There's nothing you can name that is anything like a dame. There are no books like a dame, and nothing looks like a dame. There are no drinks like a dame, and nothing thinks like a dame. Nothing acts like a dame, or tracks like a dame. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a girly, womanly, female, feminine dame.
It's dancing cane.
Never.
He knows the perfect word.
Come to the front, Kevin, then people can take a photo. Yeah, you only look tiny over there.
Have you brought his game outfit? We were hoping he was going to do a full section.
He couldn't remember his lines on the night, let alone 2 weeks after.
BBC Radio Lancashire this afternoon. A very good afternoon to you, live from Preston, with you through until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Lots of guests to chat to. Mark Whittle popping in a little bit later from Bid Preston, the Business Improvement District. Huge event on the Flag Market this coming Saturday. We'll find out all about that here on BBC Radio Lancashire this afternoon. Also at 1:30, Scott Reed joins me for a roundup of the morning sport. Now let's meet my first guest of the afternoon, Kevin Culshaw, who has had a very pleasant surprise here at the Guildhall today. Kevin has been involved in local amateur dramatics and a pantomime in Lostock Hall for the past 30 plus years. He's played Dame, and your friends got together and decided to surprise you, didn't they, Kevin?
They did indeed, yes.
Just tell us about the surprise, the pleasant surprise you've had.
The very pleasant surprise. They arranged it for me to go around the Guildhall and the Charter Theatre with Janet. She took me and my wife round. I've always wanted to see what it was like to be on a big stage and see dressing rooms, and it was fantastic. And I met a lot of nice people, and they told me all the technicalities of it all. And then she told me to stand in the middle of the stage, and then they would open the curtains for me to see the auditorium. And when they did, there was 26 of my friends sat there from the cast of the pantomime we've just done, and to say I was speechless, which is very, very rare for me. I was totally speechless.
How did that feel? They opened the curtains and everybody from the panto sat there.
I was dreading opening the curtains just to look at an empty auditorium, but when there was I was speechless. I filled up. It was amazing, absolutely amazing.
As you say, by your own admission, you're used to the small stage. I mean, how surprised were you at the size of the stage in the Charter Theatre?
Again, it was just like it was superb. You can't imagine playing on something that big when you're used to a very small, small stage. But yeah, it was good. It was really, really good. Excellent, in fact. Yeah, brilliant.
Now, 30 years playing Dame. I mean, how did you... this is typecast, is
it? 30 years ago, someone was playing the Dame at the time, and they wasn't very happy with the way the children was responding to him on a Saturday afternoon performance. And I thought the Dame's job is to get the children going and get in, because they come to enjoy themselves. So I asked, could I take the role on, and they said yes. And unfortunately, I've been stuck with it ever since, and loved every single minute of it. Absolutely best job in the theatre. It is. Being a pantomime Dame is fantastic.
What's your favourite pantomime then?
They're all the same. I mean, they are. Every year you say one's better than the other. Cinderella, Babes in the Wood. They're all Aladdin. It's fantastic. But it's the people you play opposite obviously make the pantomime as well as you. But yeah, it was. They're all been brilliant. But yeah.
And just tell us a little bit about the production at the St James's Church in Lostock Hall.
It is. Well, we start usually around about September. We start rehearsals. We just the rehearsals on a Friday night, and as it gets nearer, maybe beginning of December, we do Sunday afternoons, and we do Friday evenings, and then up to the pantomime we do dress rehearsals Monday, Tuesday, and the pantomimes Thursday, Friday, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. So that's the way it runs, and everybody does everything. They'll cast, they do the backdrops. There's one lady paints all the backdrops, very good friend of mine. Her son does all the lighting, who's arranged for me to come here today. He's done it all, he does the lighting and sound. So yeah, it's just one big family really. It's great. Yeah, and my wife makes me up.
And you were saying she's one who can't normally keep a secret.
She normally can't. I was shocked, to say the least, how she's managed to keep this and ring everybody up. And even my daughter this morning, when I spoke to her, never mentioned a word about it. So yeah, I'm not going to believe her again. I'm not going to trust her.
So away from the pantomime then, what's the day job for you then?
Well, I'm retired now, but we look after we take our grandchildren to school 4 mornings a week. I love fishing, so I get out fishing when I can, and that's really it. As much as that, I'm always kept busy, doing different things.
And looking forward to this year's pantomime.
Yes, looking forward to it. Yes, Marjorie, who did the backdrops, and her son who arranged it, she's doing this year's pantomime. So yes, so I'm looking forward to doing that.
There we are, your second surprise of the day, talking to me on the radio.
Very much so, and thank you very much indeed for the time.
Lovely. Kevin Culshaw there from Lostock Hall on BBC Radio Lancashire. I know all his friends are tuned in as well this afternoon. We'll head to the sport with Scott next on BBC Radio Lancashire with Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel. Good afternoon.
You've done it all.